We are back with the what's your problem? What is your problem, Virgo? That's easy. Virgo, your problem is that you think everything is your fault and everybody hates you. You walk around with this huge chip on your shoulder, this huge kind of insecurity chip on your shoulder where you think that you are literally responsible for everything, that everybody's talking about you and that nobody likes you. This constant feeling that Virgos have where it's just like, did I do something wrong? Did I say something wrong? Oh no, maybe I heard them say this a little bit differently, or they said that a little bit differently. Maybe they're mad at me about this, or they're upset about me. You're very neurotic. That's what your problem is. So what you need to do is learn not to be so neurotic. You need to learn that first of all, most people don't give a shit. Like they do give a shit initially. People will give a shit about rumors and stuff like that initially in the first 5 minutes, and then they get over it and they move on with their lives. So yeah, in the first little bit they may be like, oh, blah 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 blah, but then they just forget about it and move on. Especially if you see how quickly people scroll through their phones, you know how quickly people's attention span is these days. So you're not going to stay on their minds. Even if you are on their minds, which a lot of times you're not, if you are on their minds, you're not going to stay on their minds. So you need to learn to stop going mental about that kind of stuff. You are also, much like Gemini before you, also ruled by Mercury. So it's a very mercurial thing to be very neurotic and to be overthinking and panicking all the time. But Virgo, you need to chill that mind of yours. You have to. And how can you do that? King of Cups. The King of Cups is the counterpart to the Queen of Cups. But unlike the Queen of Cups, he doesn't let his emotions hold that much sway, okay? He feels things, but he has very strong boundaries in regards to that. Actually, sometimes he can be a little emotionally repressed, so you got to be careful for that. But he has very strong boundaries in terms of his emotions. So yes, he feels things, but he doesn't let his emotions control how he behaves. So you kind of let your thoughts control your behavior and get to a very neurotic state, and you need to stop doing that. You need to think about the thoughts. Think about it like meditation. Think the thought, you'll feel the feeling, and let that sail away. You know what I mean? Maybe Melanie is angry at you. Imagine if she were angry at you. What's the worst that could happen? Maybe she is angry at you. Let's play that out. Okay, Melanie's angry at you. What did you do to make Melanie angry? If you didn't do anything, then there's nothing you can do about it, because it's probably Melanie's feeling some type of way that day, and so she's angry at everyone. That's the way that you need to think about things, Virgo, because otherwise you're going to explode. Your head's going to explode, your heart's going to explode, everything's going to explode. So calm down, stop being so neurotic.